para todos po ni Maggie My name is Maggie Camacho. About 6 years ago, I was informed by CHC that my mammogram was doubtful and they wanted a microscopic mammogram. And that was relayed to me rather late, because had I known about it before I went to Seattle, I would have done my biopsy then. So when I went in for the microscopic mammogram a couple of weeks ago, after the results came back from Guam, I was informed that I needed to get a biopsy. So I told Dr. Alabu, who is my doctor, that I would like to get my biopsy of Island, and if he could refer me to a doctor or somewhere in Seattle where my son lives. Imagine my feelings when I was told that there was a lump on my breast and it could be cancerous. But Dr. Lagu was reassuring me, and he was saying, no, I don't think so. You're going to be okay, you're a healthy lady, and all those things. When I went to Seattle, the doctor was reassuring as well. But when they took the biopsy, they said that it was cancer. Much to my relief, it was rather small, was detected at an earlier age, or stage, if you will. And so the doctor was telling me that it is okay, I don't think there's any problem, because the lump was so small in size that I would not have to go through chemotherapy. And I didn't want to have chemotherapy. Why? Because I consider myself still young. Women like, the appeal in themselves. We want to be reassured from time to time when our family decide. And so I was really in pain. I was, painful inside may not be portrayed as having tears come out. So anyways, as soon as that was confirmed, when they took the biopsy, I was scheduled for an operation. Being brave, some of you may know me, I went on my own. I didn't have any family support with me when I went to Seattle, because I was feeling oh so good that all my friends were just saying, you can't be, having breast cancer. You're one of these ladies who likes to watch what they eat. You don't even eat fatty food and all those things. But as it turned out, when I was operated on, although the lump was very small, they found out that the cancer that I had was very aggressive and invasive, meaning to say that it could spread too fast. And thank God it was detected at an earlier age. So when I was still on the operating table, they decided to take 3 of my lymph nodes on my right-hand side, my arm. And thank God it was benign. I didn't have any cancer cells spread through my other parts of my body, just on the very small lump on my right breast. So my doctor was very reassuring also. It was very comforting, because there was a group of people who just talks to you about, what to do before and after. Very educational as well, and including my families who happened to be there because, I called them over, come to Seattle, going through operation, I'm going to die, or, things like that. Whenever you hear the word cancer, you tend to say, oh, what am I going to do? I mean, when you die, or, and I think everybody was just uncertain at that point. Family members learning of your affliction with cancer, and so everybody just says, wow, it could be you hurting, crying inside, but I guess it also impacts the family members, not only your spouse, but also your children. I know my daughter was crying when I was talking to her on the phone, and she was trying to be very reassuring, to be calm. However, we're just emotional from time to time, especially when we hear something about cancer. So when they told me that I was going to go through the chemo, I was just stunned. I couldn't accept it because I know that the results of chemo is very heavy on me. I know that it's going to be destroying some of our cells. Immunity-wise, it's not going to be good. There's a lot of things about chemo that I heard that I did not want to go through that treatment. However, I do want to live. I became more positive, reassurances from all my friends, all my families and friends from Saipan, all my families from Virginia, Hawaii, my sisters-in-law come from Arizona, and they just helped me throughout all the time I was there in Seattle. So they take turns taking care of me, which I am really blessed with.